Hello my friends, welcome back to this week's video. This week we will show something that you have been asking for a long time now, that is the use of the CubeSuite or M-vave, as now the company is named, the Chocolate MIDI pedal, including an external expression pedal, together with the NUX Mighty devices. I have a NUX Mighty Air, but you can consider this valid also for NUX Mighty Plug and NUX Mighty Plug Pro. So let's see after the intro. First of all, make sure you have already available everything needed for this job. Your faithful iPhone or iPad if you have another iOS device, the M-vave Chocolate pedal, the NUX device as mentioned before, and optionally, if you want, also the external expression pedal. For now, I'm removing from the screen the iPhone because we will be working on it. Don't worry. The screen will appear on this side, so just follow me, because the first steps we will take will be installing some application on our smartphone. First of all, let's open the App Store. In that, search for the app named CubeSuite. Please read on my screen, search for it, this one, install it if you don't already have it. If you have seen my previous video where I've been using as an Android smartphone, you may see that in that other one it was needed to sideload the app in a different way. It was not so practical, but here we're lucky because it can be installed directly from the App Store. For the moment, let's close it. Go again into the App Store. And now search for another app called MIDI Range. Search for it. This one, let's install it. It's free, so if you find something paid or not, it's not the correct app. Okay, it's done. Now they are both installed. We will need also to pair our MIDI pedal and the NUX device to our smartphone, if not already done before. I'm making it very quickly for the moment, so let's turn on the pedal. It should appear in the list of the possible devices to be coupled with my smartphone. I'm also starting the NUX Mighty Plug, Mighty Air. Okay, Mighty Air is asking to pair. Done. Let's try again with the MIDI pedal. Let's turn it off and back on. Now it appeared. Here it is, full control. Okay, let's pair it. Now we have done. Both devices are Bluetooth connected to our smartphone. Now we can open the CubeSuite app. First of all, it will welcome you with a list of connected Bluetooth devices. In particular, in this case, it identified the foot control, that is the MIDI pedal. Push on that, and you see that at the center of the screen there is a menu where we can decide which kind of configuration to use with the device. For the purpose of this video, we will use advanced custom mode, so select that one, tighten it. Consider that this information is immediately sent to the pedal, so it is already configured like that. You see that at the bottom of the screen we will have a period of A, B, C, D, that are the names of the 4 buttons available here. You may know that the Chocolate also have the possibility to create a button E pushing the first 2 buttons and F pushing the last 2 buttons. We will not use this functionality here, so have a look at my previous video related to the use with Android device if you want to understand why, but in this case it is mandatory, or at least highly desirable, to use this configuration because I have to give you a very quick introduction. In using Android devices, it is possible to use an app that is named Mightier Amp, provided by our friend TUNTORI, that allows to map any MIDI message to any functionality of the NUX Mighty devices. This is not possible with an iPhone device. What we can do and what we are gonna do in this video is make sure that the message sent by the pedal is received by the NUX Mighty using the smartphone, the iPhone, as a transmitter, as a link between these two devices. So this is the target we will reach today. Of course, the messages sent by the pedal must be understandable by our NUX Mighty device. Otherwise, if they have no meaning, we will see no result. Okay, as a first step, let's establish the connection we just mentioned. So, open MIDI branch, that is the app that will link the two devices. How will it link it? Now, if you follow me until now, you know that the NUX Mighty and the MIDI pedal are both Bluetooth connected to our smartphone. This app will make them speak together. How is it done? Press the gear button. Sorry if it is not so practical for the view, for the rotation. Scroll to the end. Enable the option Echo Everything to All. What is the meaning of this option? This it tells the app to, whenever it receives an input, so a MIDI command from any connected devices, forward it to all the other devices connected. So what will happen? When the M-Wave pedal will send a MIDI command to the smartphone will forward it to all other devices, including the NUX Mighty device. How can we check that? Scroll down to Bluetooth MIDI, give permissions if needed. You should see connected both the foot control, and it is, and the NUX Mighty Air. Here you see it is not connected. This is why, as you may remember for other videos I made, the NUX have two Bluetooth channels, one for the Bluetooth audio, that is the regular connection to the smartphone Bluetooth. The second one is for MIDI commands, and that is the channel used also by the official app Mighty Amp to communicate with the device. So you just need to press the line and you'll see that the smartphone will connect. Now they are both connected. So according to the configuration of this app, when the MIDI pedal will send a signal, that signal will be forwarded also to the NUX Mighty device. This is the top part. As we explained before, we need to make sure that the signals sent by the MIDI commands sent by the pedal are understood by the NUX Mighty device. So what are the commands that the device can accept? There is a list available provided by TUNTORI, one of the administrators in the Facebook group we are part of. I will leave you a link in the description below, so make sure you check it. For this demo, I will use a very brief selection, just a few comments to make you understand how it can work. By the way, you will see that whatever selection we make is immediately available because the MIDI branch app is rolling in background, so it is always working. So whenever you change something, you can immediately verify the outcome. So let's go on with the configuration of the commands and testing them. Once again, open the CubeSuite app. So let's open it. Check foot control. As we mentioned before, select Advanced Custom Mode, and let's start with the configuration. We will associate consider that with the configuration we will use, every button in our MIDI pedal will have two functionalities, one for a short press, one for a long press. So let's start. Select button A. A bank means short press, B bank means long press. Let's press if you have something already configured in it, I strongly suggest you to push the the bin can and the trash can, and to delete all the selection and start from scratch as I'm doing here. So the first selection we will associate to button A, B, C are associated to control change CC commands is a MIDI command 49 that it is understood by the NUX Mighty device as change preset channel. So as you can imagine, we can use it to give you to change the channel, the selected channel on the device. So how are we doing it? Press A bank, press plus to associate something, press the window that is appeared. Instead of type PC, select CC, you can keep channel 1, it's not a problem. Data 1 should be 49, that is the channel, the control change, and then we need to select the value for that control change. You can keep 0 for now, so save it. For B bank instead, let's add selection, again control change, 49, and this time select 4. Why I'm doing this? Because we can associate different values. The CC49 can have different values from 0 to 127. Of course, the NUX Mighty does not have 127 presets. You can only select 7 in this case. What you can do is choose which one associate to this command, so from 0 to 7. What I'm gonna do is do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That are 7. We are starting from 0 with the counting. That is why short press A is 0, long press A is 4. Let's save it. So, as you can imagine, we can do the same with B. For A bank, we are selecting CC 49 1. For B bank, we are selecting CC 49 5. Go on with the C button, A bank, CC 49 2, B bank, B bank, CC 49, as you can imagine, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 6. And then for the D button, for A bank, I'm selecting CC 49 3. Okay? What am I choosing? Because we have finished the selection, but we have another option for the D button, because the short press, so B bank, can be associated to something else. I will associate it to a different command. That is, in this particular case, the drum activation and deactivation that, according to the map provided by TUNTORI, is associated to CC 122. So, as you can imagine, we will put to this CC 122, and according to the information, 0 means deactivated, any value different from 0 means activated. So we can keep 1 and it should work. Okay, we can save this. This is all if you only have the MIDI pedal. If you also have the external expression pedal, you might want to configure that as well. For example, we can associate it to a command that controls the amplifier level, so the volume, in simple words. How can it be done? Looking at the map, we can find that there is a command that can achieve this result, and it is command 81. Command 81 is associated to amplifier level. So we can push the pedal button. You see there is nothing associated to it. If I press plus, CC is already selected, but of course in data 1, that is the CC number, so 81, we need to write the correct number. Then, excuse me, as loose value, you have the minimum value, and step-on value is the maximum level in the range of the pedal. My pedal is working inverted. So I'm showing you a little trick. All CC commands in MIDI can have a value from 0 to 127. So in this case, 127 is expected to be the maximum value. I'm inserting them inverted, so 127 to the loose value and 0 to the step-on value to fix the matter in my pedal that is working inverted. So having this, you can save it, and now it is configured. Now it is associated to CC81 that control the amplifier level. If, for example, you want to associate it to something different, for example, the cabinet level or something like that, you can do also that part, because you will find in the list all the possible selection that you can make. So feel free to choose whatever you like, whatever you prefer. It is always possible to decide a different configuration. I just wanted to make you understand the main functionality. So for the moment, I would like to show you that if I press the button, you see that the color here is changing because the commands are sent by the device. If I press A one time, I have the first selection. If I keep it pressed, I have the fourth selection. The same here. You see that the color is continuously changing. If I put here, and I started the drum machine, I hope it is all clear, so let me stop it. That's all for today. The purpose of this video was not to provide you an in-depth tutorial with all the details to make a deep tuning. For that, you need to pick your best selection. So my strong suggestion is to double check the list provided by TUNTORI about the signals, the MIDI commands that the device can receive, and then configure them. I would like to warn you about two drawbacks you will see during using this method compared with the Android one I have been explaining in other videos. The matter here is that the communication between the two devices is controlled by the smartphone, but it is not going through the app. The official app. So if you have the official app open, you will see that pushing the buttons, the selections on the device will change. So the color will change, as I've shown you just a few seconds ago. But in the app, you will not see that result. You will not have that feedback because the NUX device is not sending information back to the app. It's only working in a single direction. It's the app that is giving the command to the device. So while in the Android smartphone, the command was going from the MIDI pedal to the app and from the app to the device. And so you had a correspondence between the selection in the app and in the device. In this situation, it is not possible. But for the time being, this is the best solution possible for iPhone and iOS in general devices. So I hope you will find it anyway useful. And that's all for today's video. As usual, I hope you found it useful. If something was not clear, you believe that you need additional information, or if the sources I provided are not enough, just let me know in the comments. I will try and fix everything according to your suggestions. In the meantime, I'm renewing with you the meeting for next week video, and bye-bye.